All right, welcome to Season 2 of Exploring Alaska Waterways. We're so glad that you are joining us. Our channel is dedicated to wilderness travel. So we like to go out in this vast wilderness and show you some of the sights and sounds, some of the attractions, some of the things that we really enjoy about living here in our life in Alaska. We left Alaska late last fall for the holidays in the lower 48 to see friends and family. So when we return, one of the first tasks we have is to get the water system up and running. Today's video is going to show you how we set up the water system for filtering and purification. Okay, we're starting to unload the vehicle. And this is about 7 in the morning. We're going to get water for our tanks. It's a blustery rain-snow mix today. Anyway, so I got to finish unloading that. We are done, almost done unloading. I'm going to move the vehicle over there so the water truck can back down and fill up our tanks. But until the water truck comes, we need to use toilets, so we're collecting extra rainwater off the roof until the water truck comes, or until we capture enough water in the tank to run through the filters to get to the basement where we do have a pump. That's our garage. Call it basement or garage down here. Oh, I should show you that because we had to store a bunch of stuff over winter and it's a mess. So we unloaded the car. Of course, these are Sea-Doos. There's our four-wheeler in case we needed to plow. It's got a plow in the front, but we don't need to do it this year so far. Once we clear this out, I'll come down and I'll show you the filter system and the UV. Everything's ready to go once I get enough water to get the water up over the filters up top, and so I can prime the pump down here and then we'll have water later. When we got here last night, it was, I don't know, midnight, 12:30 a.m. But our main heat source, which is floor heat, electric floor heat, that was off. So there's two heating elements in there, and the over temp popped for some reason, and we had a power outage. Maybe that's what did it. But enough of that. Let's go back to the water.
He loves this stuff. It's pouring down rain and he's out there hooking up so we can collect rain in our barrels because we have a water catchment system. He's getting soaked. Those are the 3 barrels. They're going to supposedly today bring us some water and fill it so we can shower, do laundry.
Hey, welcome to Exploring Alaska Waterways. We got back just a couple days ago. As you saw, it was raining, it was cold, but that was good because we were able to collect water to at least flush our toilets. Since then, we got water delivered from the city, so they come in, and it's a beautiful day today. So we have 3 tanks, each of about 1,200 gallons. And I'm going to show you the system that we have in place to take water from the roof, drain into the tanks, filter, and sterilize all of our water. So we'll go through that today, and I'll talk about some of the issues we had once we got back. We had a problem with our heating system. So anyway, let's get started. Let's go find out how this all works. So the water runs into the rain gutter, comes down, and the idea is that the first water that comes off gets collected into this pipe right here. It's called the first flush system. It's got a valve on it there, okay, and so that collects the dirty water. Then after that, when this pipe fills up, then this starts to run, and it runs through this filter and into this first tank. But that first, you might be able to hear it running in there. first tank is plumbed parallel with all the other tanks. That little stub right there is coming from the other side of the house. So I collect off the front and the back side of the house. Because we don't have our tanks buried in the ground here behind me, they're sitting above ground, we do have to worry about freezing in the winter. And to make that easy, I built a styrofoam box that goes over all the water distribution here. It's got a tarp on it. This is temporary to keep some of the water out. I'm going to show you how this all works. So first we'll just remove the tarp, and then I've got a lid on top of this. I do have 3 tanks, each have a valve run into one common pipe. They come up through a dual filtering system here. The first filter is a 50 micron filter. This is a 10 micron filter. Then the water gets pumped down into the garage through that pipe there. Here's where it comes in. There's a check valve that goes into a pump. The pump pumps out into water tank, and it also goes through filtering system. So down here is a 5 micron filter. I think you can see it there. This is a 1 micron filter. This is a half a micron filter, and this filter here takes tannin out of the water, and then that all goes up here across and into this device, which is an ultraviolet sterilizer, and then that supplies the house. This tells you how many days you have left on the filter. I can't really see it there, but it says 365 without the video aliasing going on. Okay, so I'm going to use this thing. It's a 400 watt ceramic heater. A little fan on the bottom, on off switch, and I can adjust the temperature up and down. I'm going to put that in this. I'm going to put this into this insulated container so my pipes don't freeze. But this will suffice for now, and yeah, I set it at 60, so let's cover it up and see if it works. It'll take a while to heat up the mass in there and get everything up to 60, so not to worry yet.